this one's kind of spicy. I can't. How to smell fresh down there. Whew. I met you in a club. Hey everyone, it's Bianca and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing something a little spicy. We're going to be diving in there into the hole where no one really talks about. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the answering questions you're too scared to ask your Asian parents video, because I feel like this is something that we young Asians commonly experience. It's kind of difficult to open up to older people because they have a different kind of mindset, different kind of perspective. I feel like I grew up in a pretty open-minded household, which I'm really thankful for because I'm able to discuss these topics that we're going to be talking about to my sisters. I'm able to discuss some of them to my parents, and overall I feel like we're pretty open-minded here at home, which I'm really thankful for. And that's why I also wanted to make this video, because I feel like you guys might want to get a perspective on what it's like or what my views are like as a kid that grew up in a pretty open-minded household. So yeah, I went on Instagram and asked you guys to send me some questions there. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet, pause this video, go on Instagram and follow me. Yeah, if you guys want to be part of this next video or something like this where I'm interacting with you guys, then make sure to follow me on Instagram to stay updated when the next one's gonna be. And I think the way that I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna start from the questions that are a little bit easier to answer and then gradually dive into the more spicy stuff. So yeah, let's start. Advice for people who aren't confrontational kaya they find it hard to speak up when needed. I feel like a lot of people struggle with this. I feel like a lot of people feel like whenever they voice their opinions out and whenever they voice their mind out, that they tend to feel like their opinion isn't valid. Just say whatever you want to say as long as you're not hurting them, as long as you're not hurting yourself. And if you really believe that the situation could change or potentially be better, then I see no reason why you should shut yourself out. What do you use on your underarms and how do you keep it fresh and clean? And what I use to keep my underarms fresh, or basically the deodorant that I use, is by the brand Milku. I also shave my underarms, which I know is not recommended. I don't even recommend it. I recommend waxing your armpits if you can, but I can't. Like, I'm really ticklish and I can't have other people touching me there because I don't know, I just really laugh a lot. How can I make a move on someone I like if their boyfriend is with them? PS, it's you. I met you in a club. How to smell fresh down there? I love this question. The way you can keep your intimate area there fresh is by using some feminine soaps. The ones that are really good and well known are pH Care and Lactacid. They keep her fresh. Ooh, wanting thongs or lingerie. Personally, for me, you should be able to have the freedom to wear whatever underwear you want to wear. At the end of the day, it's just a piece of fabric. Excuse me. Oh my god. Ooh, this one's kind of spicy. Is it okay to go back in a relationship after your partner cheated on you before? If they really loved you, then they would have the decency to not put you in that position. Say they promised that they wouldn't do it again, and props to them if they're sticking to their word. At the end of the day, for me, it's still always gonna be in the back of my head. They say forgive and forget. You can't really forget things that people do to you. That's just reality. You can't forget it. What you can do is move past it. There's so much other people out there that would respect you and treat you the way you deserve at the beginning of the relationship. They wouldn't wait to fuck up before they treat you better. So yeah, that's that. How do you deal with toxic friends? Just cut them off. Just remove yourself from the equation. And if you're the type of person who likes to converse first, have a conversation with them. I think it's also healthy to know their stand and for them to know your stand. Is it normal na magka-crush sa cousin mo? Ma'am, that's just wrong, sis. Like, opinion on sending nudes. I honestly wouldn't recommend it. I'm not encouraging it. I personally wouldn't do it. But I'm totally not judging people who send nudes or take nudes. It's your choice. It's your life. But for me, I feel like it's just more safe not to put yourself in that kind of position? Does your virginity really matter, or it's just a social construct? 100% a social construct. I don't really understand why it's such a big deal or why it's such a hard thing to talk about. That's what people are engaging in, you know? That's what people are doing, and I think the best way that we can handle it and the best way where we can control overpopulation, control STDs and all that stuff is by talking about it, by implementing it in school education systems, by having sex ed classes in school. And you know what really, really, really ticks me off is the saying that you lost your virginity, that you are losing your virginity because honey, what did you lose? It's not like you lost a part of yourself. It's not like you lost your values, your personality, your characteristics. You didn't lose yourself as a person. It's only being used for women. You don't hear men going around and saying, oh man, you lost your virginity. Oh man, why did you lose it to her? Also, the fact that virginity equals purity and purity equals respect. Like, that is so stupid because women are pressured to keep up this whole good girl, innocent, pure, virgin kind of persona in order to be considered respectable in society. Like, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Like, that's not a thing for boys. Do you guys see that being a thing for boys? I don't think so. How to have a long-lasting relationship at the Bianca's XOXO and XOXO back. And I feel like the key to having a long-lasting relationship is you as individual people should have their own things going on in life. You have to remember at the end of the day that you are both individual people, you are separate entities, and you are not the relationship. So yeah, I feel like the factors to keeping a long-lasting and healthy relationship is trust, sense of identity, equality, understanding, and most importantly, love. Because to me, the most important thing is at the end of the day, you make your partner feel that they are loved and make your partner feel that they are appreciated. Love is what keeps us going. Is masturbating for girls normal? It's totally normal. I feel like it's not really a thing that most girls talk about. And again, I feel like that is because women are pressured to keep up this whole pure virgin kind of persona. Some girls may do it and some girls may not do it. And personally, for me, I don't do it just because it's not my thing. And that's okay. It just depends on you as a person, and both are equally as okay. Ooh, this is a good question. Isn't it better for a couple to start living together before marriage? I think that it is 100% better to live, or at least try to experience living with your significant other before getting married. Because what if, you're married already and you already tied the knot, you figure out later on the road that your lifestyle is different. It's harder now because you're married. Living together makes you really understand the way people work and the way people live their life, the way they decide to handle things around the house, and the way that they just kind of choose to organize and situate their life. Do you think that a relationship with a large age gap can work? Obviously, if you're a minor, then I don't think that it's okay to be in a relationship with someone with a really big age gap. But if you're not a minor, and for example, say you're around 18 years old and your significant other is around 30 years old, at the beginning of the relationship, everything could run smoothly, everything could go fine, you guys could get along. But then you really have to think about long-term wants, long-term goals, and those two goals of yours may be different because of the large age gap. So for example, this 30-year-old person might want to already start a family and might want kids. And you as an 18-year-old aren't ready to bring a child into the world. You just started growing up. You just started entering adulthood. You as an 18-year-old wants to go out, have fun, party, adventure, see the world, do all of that kind of stuff. And him as a 30-year-old may have already passed that phase, may have already been through that and is over that experience already. So he might not want to participate with you. Talk to them about your long-term goals first. Talk to them about your wants first and see if they align with each other. How do you build up your confidence and hype yourself up? I love this question because this is something that I struggle with frequently. I truly believe that if you surround yourself with things that you love, activities that you enjoy engaging in, and people that you love and people that, just give you guys good energy and good vibes, then that's when you radiate and glow the best. When is the right age to start drinking alcohol and going to parties? I honestly feel like there is no right age. It really depends on you as a person. It depends on your maturity level. You know, I'm really not encouraging underage drinking. I'm really not. But at the end of the day, people are gonna do what they want to do. People are gonna drink if they want to drink. And I think the best piece of advice that I can give to you is to just be safe and be careful and enjoy. Just be safe and enjoy. So, yeah. What advice can you give to those people who are afraid to come out? I think that you should just do it. A heavy weight is gonna be lifted off your shoulder. You're gonna just feel more honest and authentic with yourself. I would love to see more of it. I would love to see you guys coming out, and I'd love to see you guys just being open about it, because I think it's great. What to do if my boyfriend doesn't support me on the clothes I wanna wear? Whew. First of all, it's your body. It is your body, it's your choice, literally. And I'm so thankful that David isn't the kind of boyfriend that controls me in any aspect of my life. I've never once heard him tell me to change my outfit. He's never told me to wear a jacket over an outfit. I've never heard him tell me that what I was wearing was too revealing and that I should change. And if anything, the only comments that I hear from him are that he likes my outfit and that I look good and I look cute. I really appreciate that, because that is what we girls need. Why am I getting emotional? I mean, like, I'm really opening up to you guys right now, but yeah, ang cheesy nun, ano ba yan? And apart from David, another male figure in my life that's always been so supportive about what me and my siblings wear is my dad. It's really nice to have these male figures in your life that are supportive about your decisions in life and your choices when it comes to clothing and all of that stuff. I understand that maybe your boyfriend is controlling about the clothing pieces that you wear because he is just concerned about your safety, but at the same time, if I, a woman, can understand that, then why can't you understand that we are not the problem? We really aren't the problem. It's your so-called brothers that catcall people, slut shame them, treat them with disrespect. They are the problem. And why are we just gonna let these men go on with it and men move on with their day as if they didn't cause any trauma to a woman? And that's something that David also encouraged me to do. He encouraged me to stand up for myself. He told me that I shouldn't let these men get away with it, and I should let them know that what they're doing isn't okay. I like to first, you know, give them the finger, just flip them off. And then second, I like to shout at them. And then third, my favorite one, is I like to stare them down, because if they feel like they have the right to make me feel uncomfortable, then I have the right to make them feel uncomfortable as well. These men will truly never understand how it feels like unless it's being done to them. If you have your fellow brothers catcalling girls, then please tell them off. Tell them that what they're doing isn't right. Just try to make a difference if you can. Thoughts on long distance relationships. You know what? I'm just gonna open up a little bit. But my ex-boyfriend and I were together for about 4 years, and then he moved to San Francisco on our 4th year, I think, of the relationship. So yeah, I have been in a long distance relationship, so I think I can speak based on my personal experience and perspective on it. But yeah, we were long distance for about 6 months, and you know, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard because obviously you have to consider so many factors such as time difference. You have to consider the fact that your schedules in life are different. By the time that I wake up, he's asleep, and by the time that he wakes up, I'm asleep. So it's kind of really difficult, and I feel like it also depends on where you are in life, because if you're in a long distance relationship with your husband or wife, or like if you're in a more mature age, then it could work because you know, you're at that point in your life where you kind of already know who you are. But I was 17 years old when my ex-boyfriend moved to America, so I was still figuring things out. I was still growing up. I really wasn't an adult at all. I was trying to figure things out for myself, and he was also trying to figure things out for himself, because obviously he's in a new environment and he's experiencing new things. And yeah, you might not grow at the same pace, but at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt to try. It really doesn't hurt to try. Yeah, wow! Wow, I really said and spilled so much about me in this video. Hello po, do you have any healthy coping mechanisms you can suggest? And hello, yes, I do have some healthy coping mechanisms that I can suggest, and that would be meditating. I just love meditating so much. I feel like it just gives me so much inner peace. It really depends on what you're going through and what you need in life, and they have a class for it. They will have a video for it. So those are all of the questions that I'm going to be answering for today's video because it's getting pretty dark and I've been filming for so long. So that's basically it for today's video. I hope I was able to help you guys out in one way or another. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye guys!